Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Natasha and today I have a pick a card reading set up for you guys. So today's subject is all about what do you need to surrender to in your lives at this point in time, okay? So Spirit always asks us to surrender in our lives, just in general as well, to keep going with the flow and to surrender to their will. However, for each particular person or for each of us, Spirit does have particular things that they want us to surrender to for whatever situation is going on in our lives or whatever. So I'm going to leave this reading very open for interpretation. But at the top of each pile, we do have a couple of cards for what do you need to surrender to specifically, okay? And then we're going to get into why. So today we have 4 piles, and we have cute little shells on top of each one. We have pile number 1 here. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. So what I'd like for you to do at this time is to pause the video and meditate over the piles for as long as possible, and then, or as long as you want to, and then observe them. So then that way you will choose a pile based off of your intuition. And you may be drawn to more than one pile or maybe not, okay? But if you do choose a pile that you feel like you chose wrongly once you get into the reading, you can always come back to this space, okay? But please remember that this is a general reading, so take the messages that resonate and leave what doesn't. But I will leave the timestamps in the comments below. But otherwise, we're gonna just go ahead and begin with pile number 1. Alrighty, so if you chose pile number 1, these are your messages. So each pile today is set up with 2 cards on top from the Power of Surrender deck, okay? So this is 2 things that Spirit really needs you to surrender to in your life currently, and the rest of your pile is why, okay? So we're gonna get deeper into it. And the card right underneath the surrender cards is from the Lightworker Oracle. So I'm just going to briefly read some of the messages from the guidebook from there before we get into the rest of the pile, okay? And then I will be pulling some tarot cards on screen just for some additional messages. So let's just go ahead and begin. So Spirit, what would you like pile number 1 to surrender to in their lives right now? Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power and let others come to you. And we have surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or to solve a problem. So actually, I'm kind of getting a message here right away. Is that sometimes I see, you know, when they're talking about surrender to non-action, this is kind of like surrender to meditation, surrender to silence, surrender to being in quiet or just being in receiving mode and let some things come to you. But do you see how her eyes here are closed? I feel like during the times where we're most quiet is where we'll get our most creative ideas, okay? So sometimes Spirit needs us to surrender to not constantly acting, not constantly doing things all the time. They want us to slow down so that we can receive more creative downloads from them, or just more ideas in general. I'm hearing it's like it's your time to listen to your mind when you're quiet, okay? Like the the positive side of your mind, the part of your mind that's inspired. Okay, but let's get into why here. That's just the first message that I'm picking up. Let's see. So we have the heart transmission from the Lightworker Oracle. Let's just go ahead and see what this is regarding. This is number 37. I'm going to go ahead and just read the top blurb from here, and then I'm going to skim what's here and see if there's anything else. As you see, these messages are very long. So it says that your heart is capable not only of giving and receiving love, but of connecting you to a great network of beings that resonate in the highest frequencies of divine love. Through your heart, you can receive information and guidance from networks of light that fill our universe. As you learn to open your heart to receiving these transmissions, your ability to work with group consciousness in a loving way increases. You shall affect humanity in a loving way, influencing the collective rather than allowing the lower frequencies of the collective to overwhelm you. So, okay, what's really crazy here is that it's pretty much mentioning what I already mentioned, okay? I would say, it talks about through your heart, right? You can receive information and guidance. So intuition always comes from the heart, okay? And when we're surrendering to non-action, we're also surrendering to the wisdom of our heart. Okay, so when we're having that quiet time here, or just, when we're having quiet time with ourselves, this gives our heart a chance to really speak up, okay? Because during the day when we're busy, sometimes our minds can just keep going and going, but when we have that quiet time, we can surrender to what our heart has to say, okay? And it does say here, right, you shall affect humanity in a loving way. So it's almost as if Spirit is trying to get you to, to affect humanity in a loving way, okay? And for you to do this, for them, they do need you to surrender to what your heart has to say, okay? And this can be done by surrender to non-action. So they do have some kind of a purpose for you here, and I do feel like, this creativity here, this can come, some ideas can come from the heart space too, okay? And these creative ideas will certainly guide you towards your life purpose here, or what you're meant to do. Okay, so I am just going to leave it there with the guidebook for that, because I do feel like this is pretty clear that they're trying to get you to listen to your heart, and that way you can connect more with your creativity. Let's continue. What else is here? We have courage. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. And we have support. Ask for help. Get more rest and nurture yourself. Yeah, I do feel like they do want you to get more rest, pile number 1. Okay, Spirit wants you to take more time to nurture yourself. Again, I do feel like they want you to surrender more into receiving mode, okay, rather than giving mode. I feel like it's time for you to really nurture. It's time for you to nurture yourself, yes. But I do feel like it's time for you to receive nurturing energy from the universe too. But I feel like they're trying to get you in a space here to relax, okay, and to find peace. This is really important, I feel. Okay, yeah, you are safe. That's what this card here says. I feel like they're trying to get you also to maybe to shed some fears here as well, like whatever it is that you are afraid of, or anxiety or anything like that. Spirit is just trying to get you to finally feel safe, to finally feel supported and well rested. Okay, and we can do this by surrendering to non-action. I do feel like they are mentioning courage here too, so I am still getting a vibe that it's like you do have a divine purpose, pile number one people. So I feel like, again, this is why they want you to surrender to creativity. Okay. Also, you know, surrender to creativity to solve a problem too. So if you have any maybe like conflicts or challenges in your life, sometimes it's just best to, like, you know, there's a really famous quote, actually, I forget who it's by, I think it's Albert Einstein, but it's like, you know, we receive the answers to our problems when we're quiet. When we can quiet the mind, okay, because we can think a lot of thoughts and we can go about our day, but we're still not going to find the answer. It's only when we surrender to non-action, when we surrender to silence. Okay. We also have here passion. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life and increase your energy levels. Yeah, I do feel like pile number one, I'm hearing something about like it's really easy for us to experience like a burnout in some ways. Like maybe you're constantly feeling like you have to do a lot of things. But honestly, that's not even the same thing as surrendering to passion. I feel like when we're burnt out, okay, when we're burnt out, we're not really fully experiencing passion to the highest degree, okay? I feel like I'm hearing recharge. I feel like spirit is trying to recharge you here so that you can finally like get truly fired up about your life. So you can truly get fired up about all of your creative ideas here, and you can finally take action in a way that doesn't drain you, okay? I am feeling like there's something here, by the way, with your sacral chakra that that they want you to focus on here. There's something about how do I want to put this? Maybe to even like strengthen your sacral chakra, something along those lines, okay? So just be aware of that. What do we have here? Okay, so we have Saint Germain, karma releasing, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. What really stands out to me with this card is to make room for good energy, okay? This is why, again, they want you to surrender to non-action, to surrender to getting rest, to rejuvenate, okay? They're trying to get you to make room for good energy. That way you can properly pursue what it is that you need to pursue and feel good about it, okay? We also have, oh, I'm sorry if I mispronounced this, Melchizedek here. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. We have higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. I feel like you've come to a point in your life, pile number one, where it's like, yes, you have accumulated like a lot of knowledge and you're very wise and you've learned a lot up until this point, okay? But it says more inner study is now required. I almost feel like what they mean, yeah, more inner study. They want you to tune in more into your temple, as in your inner, your internal world, okay? They want you to connect more with that and feeling good, you know, inside, and pretty much I would say like to do more healing that way. There is something here with your sacral chakra and creating good energy. So I feel like in order for you to do more inner work, again, you do have to surrender to non-action, surrender to meditation, to being alone in a quiet space, maybe light some candles, okay? What else do we have? We have your hard work is paying off. Yes, so yeah, you're a very hardworking person. I do feel like you do have, I'm hearing like you have a big drive, you have a lot of passions, you have a lot of creative ideas or things that you're working towards, okay? So Spirit, this is just a little side note, a reassurance. Your hard work is paying off, okay? So they want you to rest assured that your hard work is paying off, okay? So no need to constantly feel like you need to continue taking action like all the time. Like, so I feel like it is kind of a time for you to take a little step back. You know, I'm not saying, you know, completely just don't work anymore, or don't, you know, do what you have to do. I'm not saying that, because we don't want you to procrastinate, right? But at the same time, it's like you need to give yourself a pat on the back for how far you have come, okay? And just breathe and just be with yourself, okay? Just be assured there. And we have, oh my gosh, take time to breathe out. Yes, that word breathe. It's time for you to take some deep breaths and breathe and feel good inside, okay? I'm just gonna move these over a little bit. Okay. Right, I do feel like again, you should be applauding yourself for how far you've come, okay? And don't be too hard on yourself. But I do feel like I'm being drawn to this girl with her hands over her heart again, this angel here. It is just time to further connect to your heart, okay? It's time to really feel into the heart. And maybe you do already, you know, to a certain degree, of course, but this is just an invitation to continue that and to deepen that practice, okay? Okay, so let's see what the last cards here are in your pile. We have third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. This is the solar plexus chakra, okay? I was feeling that solar plexus chakra as well for you with this courage card, okay? They need you to surrender to your creativity, I feel like, because I feel like you have really great ideas, pile number one people. It's time for you to also be confident in your ideas too, okay? And maybe this is a separate message too, to surrender to self-expression, like completely. Maybe this is also a throat chakra thing here too. Right? We have simply breathe and focus on your own power. That's what it says here, okay? So yes, that too. It's time to focus on your own power and how wise you are. Time to get reconnected with that. And when we have here the sun, yes, this is all about bringing really good energy, good vibes for you to feel completely like refreshed and renewed and happy, joyful, all the good stuff, okay? Spirit wants you to get there. It's time for you to feel at peace again. You know, we do have your hard work is paying off. Maybe you feel like, you know, this last cycle of your life or this past phase of your life, you've put in a lot of hard work and you've done a lot, and maybe it was like all work and no play or something like that, but now Spirit is saying like, no, it's time for you to experience joy again and peace and to get back into loving life fully, okay? So again, this is why they want you to do this. Plus, when you surrender to creativity, I feel like that's when you're the most happy too. Pile number one is when you're being creative and you're having a creative flow and you're coming up with all these like really cool ideas. Like maybe you're a writer, a singer, a poet, an artist, like whatever it is that you want to do. Like being creative like really brings you joy. Okay, so yeah. Surrendering to non-action will help you with that flow. So I don't know if some of you have like writer's block or some kind of block lately when it comes to finding out like what your next creative ideas are going to be, or how to progress a story along, or something like that. If you feel blocked, surrendering to non-action is really going to help you generate. I'm hearing generate more ideas. Okay, and also being happy is going to help you generate more ideas, okay? We also have door to value. Yeah, your creativity is really worth something here, pile number one. I'm seeing like this money flow coming in for you here that Spirit wants to open up for you. I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. A lot of you here really do have a divine purpose here. And it's gonna make you money too. It's gonna make you money. And I feel like these doors are opening for you to receive as well. I kept saying that before. It's like Spirit wants you to begin to receive. Like maybe again, you're constantly maybe giving to others, giving advice to others, you know, kind of draining yourself a little bit, which is why again we have, you know, it's time to nurture yourself and get more rest. But no, it's just time for you to receive, pile number 1, people. Okay, so yeah, surrender to non-action. You need to take a step back, just get into that receiving mode, you know, get into that feminine energy a little bit, whether or not you're masculine, whether or not you are male or female, or however you identify. Okay, and oh my God, door to personal healing and happiness. You guys, we can't make this up here. Total receiving mode. Okay, this is where Spirit needs you to be. They really want you to experience, like, do you see this dove here and this rainbow, and oh my gosh, water, flowers, lilies, this field here, this like complete like serenity, this peaceful moment here. They want you to really feel that again. Okay, and really attract it for yourself. And you can do this by doing some more like inner study or inner work, or going within. Okay, and we go within when we are not acting a lot. Okay, when we're not constantly like doing things. Okay, but yeah, this goes with the sun here. Okay, time to surrender to your joy, just your peace, your joy, all of that. And last card here, we have victory. Oh my God, you guys. Yeah, so Spirit needs you to be courageous, and they need you to also focus on, you know, your own power, focus on your solar plexus chakra. Really make sure that that's strong here, because you are meant to be victorious and extremely successful, pile number 1. This is why so badly I'm getting so many chills. I need you to surrender to creativity, because that's really going to push you forward here towards this victory. You're meant to be victorious and successful. I'm telling you, you're gonna make money. You're gonna be so happy doing what you do. I'm hearing like, yeah, it's all gonna come to you. Okay, but now it's just your job to make yourself completely open for receiving, and Spirit will take care of the rest. Okay, beautiful messages here. So let's get some additional messages for you, pile number 1. Why should pile number 1 surrender to these things here, Spirit? Why should pile number 1 surrender to these things? Actually, sorry, slight change of plans here. We're going to pull cards for each one, okay? So we're gonna focus here right now to surrender to non-action, and then we're gonna get to surrender to creativity. So Spirit, why should pile number 1 surrender to non-action? What's any additional messages about this? Okay, we have the 8 of Cups. And we have the 4 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. From this 8 of Cups card, what I'm getting here immediately is that I feel like this is you, whether or not you are a man or woman, and I feel like you're moving towards like a new dawn here. Okay, like a completely new time of your life that's very different from where you've been. And I feel like you've had to do some walking away in situations, or you're also still in the process of walking away from certain situations. Okay, take it for whatever you're walking away from personally. That could be, you know, friends, maybe you're even like physically moving locations. Maybe this could be certain ways that you've thought of yourself. You know, either way, I feel like you're moving away from where you've been. I feel like you're trying to leave your past behind. I do feel like with the 4 of Pentacles at the bottom of this deck, I do feel like you've had to put up like a lot of boundaries. That's what I'm feeling like from this. It's like you've had to hold on tight here to like what you believe and hold on tight to like your self-worth. Maybe also when it comes to some toxic energies that were around, or maybe like certain people who took too much from you or something like that. Okay, because I'm feeling like you're moving away from those types of situations. I feel like what Spirit is trying to say here is more so related to focusing on your own power, okay? So when you focus on your own power here, this helps you to set boundaries, and it helps you to continue to move away from situations that no longer serve you and people that no longer serve you. It helps you have a better discernment in that kind of way. Okay, and surrendering to non-action here will help you get in tune with that self-power here. What else for surrender to non-action, Spirit? Oh, oh, oh my gosh, are we surprised, you guys? Not really. We have the Six of Wands coming out. Absolute success here. Okay, wow, with the Justice card at the bottom of the deck. See, I am feeling like, you know, there were people maybe that didn't believe in you, or situations that just were not balanced and that you didn't properly receive. You were always giving, you were always draining yourself, but I feel like you're rising triumphant. You're gonna get this justice here that you deserve. You're gonna get these balanced situations again. Balanced relationships, maybe certain situations that were unbalanced are going to balance now. Wow, Spirit is just really trying to get you prepared for this here, this major victory here, a personal victory, not even just in terms of your career. I mean, I'm seeing career here too. Obviously, we were talking about your creativity, but this is also personal achievement here, personal like fulfillment, like you're finally going to be in the spotlight in some regards in your relationships, okay? So yeah, if there was relationships in the past that weren't fair to you, or that, I'm getting chills, that were, let's say they weren't really giving as much to you as you should have been given, this is about to turn around, okay? So Spirit is trying to get you prepared to receive big time. They're preparing you for the spotlight here for your relationships. Pile number one. Let's just get one more here for surrender to non-action. One more, Spirit, for surrendering to non-action. Why is this here? All right, I'm going to take from the top here. We have the Hierophant. Okay. What's at the bottom of the deck here? The Hermit. Yeah, okay, so this is the energy of surrendering to non-action at the bottom of the deck. Okay, do you see how, I don't know if you can see this on her face, but she's feeling very at peace here. Okay, she's meditating. Even if like you can't physically go to like the top of a mountain or outside right now, if it's winter where you are or whatever, okay, even if you can't do that, you can create this place for yourself of serenity and joy when you just sit alone somewhere where you feel safe, okay, where you can't be disturbed. You can create this for yourself. It's just about going within and creating that for yourself, okay? You don't have to be anywhere fancy to do this, right? We don't have to be anywhere fancy to experience God, to experience the universe, or to achieve inner peace, okay? And yeah, I just feel like with this Hierophant too, do you see how happy he looks here? I feel like he's very much at peace with himself, and he's at peace with his journey. Okay, and he's at peace with where he's going to, for sure. And I feel like this person here, you know that you have a long journey ahead of you. I'm gonna move these down a little bit here so I can see. Yeah, I do feel like this is somebody here who is at peace with themselves. I already said that. But this is also somebody who is at peace with their own power as well. So I feel like the journey is more joyous for them because they're in that space. Okay, so Spirit is trying to really get you into this space here okay? And the Hierophant can represent commitment too. So I feel like you have some kind of a commitment when it comes to whatever career that you're pursuing or things like that. I'm hearing like you're very dedicated. So this will just help you like enjoy your journey a little bit more and help you to surrender to passion and getting fired up, okay? Instead of feeling like stressed all the time too, you know, because we all know that like when you're destined for greatness or when you have a big destiny of some kind, you know, we can get, you know, stressed or feel like we were under a lot of pressure, but Spirit is just trying to relieve this pressure from you, okay? And to enjoy the experience, to enjoy the journey. Okay, let's get 3 cards for surrender to creativity and why that's here. I'm just gonna move this down so I can see the words here. That's too many. Okay, we're gonna take these. Okay, wow, they're giving me the 3 cards already. Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands, we have the Strength card, and we have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, so I'm getting a couple different messages with this 10 of Wands. Maybe for some of you, it is... this is kind of like representing that writer's block energy that I was talking about where you're feeling blocked, and Spirit wants to remove this, okay? But also I'm feeling like the 10 of Wands is also just feeling heavy in general for you, okay? Like feeling heavy or feeling like you know, there's a lot of challenges in your life right now, that kind of a thing. And I feel like they're relieving this for you. And they're helping you stay in like a strong mentality here. Because when you surrender to creativity, like it's saying here, you know, this will help you stay open. They want you to pretty much stay open to ideas for how to solve a problem too, okay? So this is the energy to me of these 2 cards. And then we have the energy here, you have, you know, the 8 of Pentacles. This is, you know, being hard at work, like whatever you do in your projects, but this can also be problem solving as well, or figuring something out. So I feel like they also want you to surrender to creativity for that specific reason too, okay? So it's not just about you continuing to generate ideas. This is also about you being a problem solver and learning how to, I guess, eliminate like an overwhelm kind of vibe when it comes to whatever is challenging you, and to move through certain situations and problems more easily. And yeah, we have the World here at the bottom of the deck. Wow, yeah, this is a huge time. This is such a huge time for you, you guys. You're completely moving to a new dawn, a new area in your life that's completely different than anywhere you've been. And what I like about this particular 10 of Wands card is you see her, she's also like packed her bags and she's moving forward, she's moving on, you know. We have the 10 of Wands here. It's the 10, it's also the completion of a cycle. So yeah, you guys are going to be golden here as long as you just surrender to these 2 things. That's all Spirit is asking you to do. Okay, I am gonna close this reading now. It's been kind of a long reading, but I really hope that these messages resonated with you. I really hope that I was able to help you somehow, okay? Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Have a blessed rest of your day. Bye-bye. All right, so if you chose pile number 2 here with this little shell, these are your messages. So today, each of the piles have a couple of cards on top from the Power of Surrender deck, okay? To represent what do you in particular, you know, need to surrender to in your life at this time, okay? And this pile has 3 cards here. So we have the focus of 3 different things to surrender to. And right underneath those cards, we have here a card from the Lightworker Oracle, okay? to get into why you have to surrender to these things, okay? And the rest of your pile is about why as well. But I'm going to be reading that from the guidebook from this card. And then we're going to be pulling some tarot cards on screens just for some extra messages for you. But let's just go ahead and begin. Okay, so we have 3 things for you here. We have surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. And we have surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So far, this kind of reminds me of pile number 1 a little bit, if I must say. There was a message in there that was about meditating and reconnecting back with your peace, and that way you can connect with your intuition or, you know, to your heart, because, you know, intuition comes from the heart. Okay, so something similar there. Let's just see what else Spirit has to say. So we have surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So far, pile number 2, I am feeling like you might have some extra stress in the body and in the mind that might be blocking you a little bit. That's a first message I'm picking up from here. Not to say that you're not an intuitive person or that you're not open to healing in some degree. It's just that when we keep stress in the body, it kind of automatically closes us off a little bit from being as open as we could be. Because when we're in a place where we're not stressed, when we're in a place of fully, you know, allowing and relaxed, it's like we are more able to tune into our intuition. We're more able to listen to our inner voice and our inner wisdom. Okay, that becomes more clear. And when we release the stress, you know, we're relaxed enough to surrender to healing more so, okay? But let's just get into your Lightworker Oracle message. It says, unplug from mass consciousness. Okay, so we're going to look to the guidebook for this. And this goes into why they're asking you to do these things. And let's see, so this is number 7. So I'm going to read from the blurb at the top here, and then I'm going to see if there's any other messages in the guidebook from there. The messages are pretty long, so I'm not going to read all of it, okay? But let's just see what this says. There is a belief system based on fear, doubt, and distrust that is known as mass consciousness. It says it is safer to stay with the crowd, not to question what you have been taught. It says you cannot trust the divine to take care of your financial well-being or your emotional needs. It says you should be afraid and not take risks. It says that if you dare to stand up and live your truth, you'll be lost and alone, humiliated, rejected, or even destroyed. You are being guided to unplug from that system of beliefs. You are capable of a more creative, loving, and soul-satisfying way of living. To access this, let go of the way that is too small for your soul. Okay, so I am feeling like this is kind of going along with what I was already saying. Maybe pile number 2 people, there are, you know, some fears that have been I'm hearing like weighing on you, or like really like in your mind. Maybe you don't feel super safe in your environment or in society or wherever, okay? Maybe you generally like don't feel very relaxed. Maybe you are afraid of these things, you know, maybe you are afraid of being lost and alone, humiliated, or rejected, maybe these things are also on your mind here. But Spirit is saying to unplug from those ways of thinking, okay? Because they are blocking you a little bit. It says here, you are in a transition from one way of thinking to another, opening up to a new world, which you can trust enough to live with peace and happiness because of the upgraded new beliefs that you're cultivating, okay? No matter how others may resist or criticize your choices, perhaps your new ideas take you away from the world they feel comfortable in, your higher guidance encourages you to keep opening your mind to a more loving, higher reality. I feel like this is really true for you, pile number 2 people, okay? I feel like this is about surrendering to complete healing. By giving up or realizing that we need to give up certain beliefs that we've had for like a long time, and finally, relax and surrender to some new beliefs about ourselves and about the world, okay, that Spirit wants us to believe, okay? So the guidebook says, it's time, to trust yourself, and you're not crazy, and you are thinking in ways that do not belong to mass consciousness, okay? So I do feel like you do have ideas, and maybe you are, spiritual, and maybe not everybody around you is, so maybe it's made you kind of fearful in some ways to really come out as being spiritual. That could be for some of you, not all of you, okay? So let's see what else your pile here says. We have abundance. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. Wow, yeah, so they definitely want you to surrender stress here, pile number 2, just because Spirit is preparing you to receive abundance, okay? And like I said before, if we have stress in the body, it's going to block us fully from receiving abundance, okay? Spirit needs us to be open to that, okay? But if we're in stress mode, we're not going to be open to that. You see, like, it makes you do this, okay? It's time to, like, just allow, okay, and relax. And then you let things come to you, and you let abundance come to you, okay? So I'm getting reminded that, like, a false belief that society has is that we constantly have to be working all the time, okay, to get abundance, to get money, to get prosperity, or whatever it is that we're looking for. And Spirit is reminding me to tell you that that's not true. So maybe you are somebody who feels like you have to be working a lot, okay? Maybe not even like at like a career or a job, but just constantly be doing things or staying busy. It depends on your situation. But, that's not true, okay? So we actually can receive more when we aren't doing all of that, when we're kind of, when we're relaxing, when we're completely surrendering, to the universe. That is where we'll open our channels for receiving, okay? Because when we're overworking and we're stressing, we're not really truly allowing abundance to come in, okay? And we have discernment here. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. See, I am feeling like for some of you, there is maybe a little bit of an issue with your environment or with your friends, where it's like you might have, like, again, it's like some of you could be like really spiritual or have a lot of creative, awesome ideas even, but it's like the people around you are maybe like they're low vibration, as in like maybe they're not they wouldn't encourage you to pursue spirituality or to pursue your big creative dreams, okay? So maybe you do feel like, you do have to keep your dreams a secret, okay? And maybe you do feel like you're going to be rejected. So I do want to go back to the guidebook for this, because I feel like I already said something that goes along with this. Right, it says no matter how others may resist or criticize your choices, your higher guidance encourages you to keep opening your mind to a more loving, higher reality. Okay, so no matter what is going on in your environment or with people, you still can create space for surrendering to complete healing. And I think that Spirit needs you to know that, okay? That you yourself can work on releasing stress and surrendering to your intuition and surrendering to complete healing, like despite whatever is going on in your environment. Like even if you can't like tell everybody, you can still do the inner work, okay? And maybe try, opening up more to certain people in your life who do understand you, okay? What else do we have here? We have Freya, phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. And we have Serapis Bay, ascension. Move into your true self, rise above the darkness. The light is here. Yeah, there's some pretty strong messages here coming through from this pile. I feel like you're at a time of your life where maybe you didn't even completely, maybe to some degree you had a feeling that, some people around you, aren't good for you. Okay, I feel like we should also here, there's a card that says surrender unhealthy relationships. I feel like this can be applied to here too for some of you. But pretty much, I feel like you're finally realizing that maybe, all is not what it seems around you, okay? And that illusions are being revealed and released, okay, when it comes to your environment and people around you. Like some people's true colors are being exposed. That could be for some of you, okay? There's also another message coming through here where it's like, illusions are being revealed and released, like in your life personally, like maybe you're having like a spiritual awakening or third eye awakening, okay? Where it's like you're finally seeing the truth in a lot of things. Okay, maybe you yourself are unplugging from mass consciousness. Wow, maybe maybe you're going through a big awakening right now and you're realizing like how kind of separate that you really do feel from the rest of society or from people who are still like, I'm hearing the word like transitioning. Yeah, you're definitely transitioning out of the mass consciousness programming and thinking, and you're moving more towards a spiritual way of thinking, okay? So yeah, illusions are being revealed and released currently in your life, as you're going through your big awakening here. Yeah, we do have ascension here. Look at that. Yeah, you are ascending pile number 2 for sure. So Spirit is asking you to keep your eyes open, man. Keep your eyes open wide. Keep that third eye open. Okay, as more and more things are being revealed to you, Spirit has a lot to show you. Okay, pile number 2. So this is why they want you to surrender to your intuition, okay? They have a lot for you to see. They want your eyes to remain open here. They want you to have a full awakening. Okay, and it says, yeah, they want you to move into your true self. Okay, this is not really who you are. Somebody who is, like in the rest of mass consciousness, like kind of like in fear and in worry mode and in stress mode and constantly working mode, constantly like thinking it's, life is just about, going to work and settling down and then dying one day, that kind of, I don't know the word for that. I don't know, that kind of programming, I guess, okay? They want you to separate yourself from that. I forget what I was saying originally, but pretty much, yeah, move into your true self. Yeah, that's not really who you are, that person that just goes along with everybody, okay? And so it's time for you to rise above the darkness, and the light is here. Yes, the light is here to show you all the ways that you need to surrender to healing, okay? The light is here to show you that. Okay, the light is here to show you how to release stress and how to surrender to your intuition, okay? It's time to fully rise above the darkness and to finally fully open yourself up to loving, compassionate energy that the universe has to offer, okay? Or actually, that's all that the universe is. Everything else is an illusion, right? One of the only things real about this world is love. Okay, and I think they fully want you to feel that and finally experience that, and no longer um like feel like you're a slave to society, you know, for some of you. Okay, no longer feel like everything is just about stress. Okay, everything is about love. Okay, they really want you to feel that. And once you feel that love, you can really also start healing too. And you know, maybe some of you already are on this path, of course, right? Maybe some of you do already feel the loving energy from the universe. So this is just about, you know, going deeper and continuing to open yourself up here by surrendering stress. Okay, we also have your dreams need a practical plan. We have a time to give rather than take. I do feel like, by the way, I feel like a lot of you do have some kind of creative ideas in mind, or dreams or something like that. Okay, and I feel like the best way for you to come up with a practical plan for pursuing your dreams, or to get you going, or to get you start to take those steps there, okay, you do need to surrender to your intuition. Okay, your intuition is really the best guidance for you to for anybody for pursuing anything. Okay, so that's another reason why they want you to surrender stress and to surrender to your intuition, is for you to start pursuing your dreams, your big dreams and your big goals and your creative goals. Okay, I'm gonna look to the guidebook really quick for a time to give rather than take. Okay, I think I do want to read the full message for you guys here. So it says, when this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests that you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. So right away, that does go along with your dreams need a practical plan, okay? And it says Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies, so add these into your routines now, however you've been feeling. If a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing things or being too critical. It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and to think more about what you can do for others, okay? So I feel like there is some extra messages in there for some of you, okay, that maybe are overanalyzing, because stress here can certainly come from overanalyzing, okay? Let's say, like, if there is something that you need to say to somebody, like conversation you need to have or something you need to do, maybe even when it comes to pursuing your dreams, okay? It's like overanalyzing won't really get you there, and stress won't really get you there, okay? That kind of causes the stress. It's just better to just to give in and just to surrender to the flow of everything, okay? And not to overthink. Okay, and the Attune to the Moon message here, by the way, says recommit to healthy morning and evening routines. Okay, and some additional messages for the card says gradual improvements are coming. Okay. And yeah, be of service to others and love and money will follow. Okay, yeah, I do think that improvements are coming for you guys. Pile number 2, like your life is about to begin to take off in some way, okay? I feel like, yeah, since Spirit is really focusing on your awakening right now, your ascension, and they're telling you that, like, you know, blessings are coming to you really soon. You guys are about to take off, okay? And they want you prepared for that. I'm feeling heart energy here too. Maybe for some of you, you do need to get more in touch with your heart space and then act from there, okay? I think there is something here with the heart, because do you see here how her chest, she's just like exposing her chest here, and then oops, this person here, her chest is exposed to the universe. It's just time to really get back in tune here with your heart chakra, okay? And with heart energy here. And if you have been already in tune, or you are pretty in tune with your heart, maybe it's time to just go a little bit deeper, okay? and to really just show a little bit more how beautiful your heart space is, okay? Let's just get into the last couple of cards here in your pile. And then we're going to pull some tarot cards, okay? So we have here the Temple Path. Yes! Oh my gosh, you are ascending pile number 2. You are... I feel like for a lot of you, you're kind of at the beginning of your spiritual awakening. Just a vibe, okay? That's not for all of you. I'm just seeing here that there's stairs here in this card. Okay, do you see how this man here, there's a man here and there's stairs going from his mind and going to like this illuminated doorway here, this illuminated space. This is what's happening to you guys. Oh my goodness. Yes, they want you to surrender to your intuition because Spirit is really upgrading your level of thinking and your mind. And yeah, this pile is definitely going through a major spiritual transformation, journey here. If you guys so I feel like with this pile, you're at the start of it, or you're just beginning, or something like that, okay? Doesn't have to be for all of you. Maybe for some of you, you are still, you have gone a little bit now, but I'm not feeling like too far for some reason. Okay, and we have here adjacent possibilities, and last card is envy. Let me see. Okay, so I'm getting a message here that there is some kind of a lower vibration person around you or people around you. Okay, this is just coming in a little strong because Spirit needs you to open your eyes here to somebody not being good for you around you, okay? Please don't take that message if it's not for you. Only take the message if that's for you, okay? You should be able to feel with your intuition if there is somebody like this around you, okay? I'm not saying that for some of you who can't take that to overthink, okay? I'm saying that for the ones who can take this. I do feel like there are certain people here who are draining you, who are around you. For sure. And then Spirit is saying you need to open your eyes to this, okay? You need to open your eyes to something here that's going on. And maybe some of you already are aware, but Spirit is just making you like more aware, okay? For sure. I do feel like, there's a lot of, I feel like you have a lot of options, or there's a lot of different doorways you can go down, and it's like, well, which one do I do first, or which one do I do next in order to pursue my dreams? Okay, whatever it is that you want to do with a career. And this is where surrendering to your intuition really comes in and really helps you choose whatever that next door is for you, okay? I think I already said something about that. Okay. And also surrendering the stress, of course, you know, will help you find answers that you need, okay, to whatever next step is that you need to do. I think I said that in the beginning of the video. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get about 3 cards for each of these surrender cards here, okay? With the tarot. So why is surrender stress here, Spirit, for pile number 2? Oh my god. This is so many cards. Okay. I am actually going to take these because I do feel like they're pretty important. So we have death and rebirth. Again, it's like you are going through a really huge transformation. Like a lot of old ways of thinking, a lot of old habits of yours or whatever, it's dying, okay? And there's a new person that's being revealed. There's a new, better version of you that's arising, or that's coming out. Again, it's like you're going through some really huge spiritual transformation here. Yeah, we have the Strength card here. Right, you're stronger and wiser maybe than you think, pile number 2 people. Okay, you need to have more faith in yourself and have more faith in your power, okay? And that will also help you surrender stress. We have here the 4 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. And let's see what's at the bottom. We have Judgment. Yeah, maybe there is some overthinking here with this Four of Cups for sure. Maybe when it comes to a new opportunity. I wasn't really seeing love in this reading. Could be love. I feel like because I was mentioning career a lot, that it could be career related here, especially because we do have the Knight of Pentacles here and the Seven of Pentacles here. That it's like, you know, you've been kind of flirting maybe with the idea of spirituality or spiritual path or a job or some kind of creative job, and you've kind of been sitting on it for a while. Okay, but by surrendering stress, I feel like the overthinking is going to be done. And by surrendering to your own strength, you're just going to go for it, okay? You're finally going to take this cup here, or whatever this opportunity is for you here that's been so different than anything else that you've ever experienced, okay? You see how she's kind of looking away? And there's all this new color and energy here from this cup. I feel like it's time for you to accept whatever that is in your life, okay? This could be, yeah, spiritual awakening, a new career, whatever. It's time for you to have the strength to take this cup, and you can do this by surrendering stress, okay, and tension. It's also about surrendering, I want to say, to the journey as well, as in like slow and steady here wins the race too, okay? That's the kind of vibe that I get from the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, where it takes time to grow something, right? So don't feel like, you know, maybe you feel like in your life you have to like rush certain things, or you feel like you're pressuring yourself a lot in some aspect when it comes to money or career, and Spirit is just saying like, you know, take a deep breath. Please remember that this is a process, okay? I'm hearing like you're not meant to figure everything out right now. Just let things come to you, okay? And just kind of surrender to the slow and steady wins the race mentality here, and just grow things. Watch things grow over time, and then also watch how, you know, if you're not rushing things, and if you're just kind of like going with the flow, maybe some new ideas will be brought to you then, you know, that you never thought of before, okay? But you wouldn't have thought of those new ideas if you had rushed everything, okay? So yeah, I do feel like with this Judgment card, this is regarding your destiny here and what you're meant to do. All right, why do we have surrender to your intuition here for pile number 2? I'm gonna take from the top. Oh my God. Judgment wants to come back out. Yeah. And we have the Star at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you guys have to surrender to your intuition because it's time. Okay, yeah, there's a couple of messages going through. I was going to continue to say it is about your destiny as well. Okay, I'm getting that vibe here with the Star card too, that it's like that this is about your intuition guiding you to the right path for yourself, to the right destiny for yourself, okay? That's true, but it's also true what I was saying before, that it's like you're kind of giving up old versions of yourself that no longer serve you. You know, you're kind of really breaking away from mass consciousness here, okay? So, and it's about connecting more with the divine. And it's about connecting more with your heart and to hope and positivity, okay? And your intuition. When you surrender to your intuition, I do feel like you are inviting these beautiful things to come into your life here. And you are, by surrendering to your intuition, you are, you know which beliefs that you need to let go of. You know, your intuition will help guide you to which thoughts that no longer serve you, and your intuition will help bring about the thoughts and the beliefs that will. Let's get one more for surrender to your intuition. Okay. Okay, yeah, we have the Ace of Wands, the Hermit, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is a little similar to pile number 1 with that. It's like when you surrender to your intuition here, you're going to have like so many new creative ideas and inspirations, and it's crazy. And you get there by meditating, by being in silence. This is how you connect with your intuition. And you know, when you're in the quiet, or when you're feeling quiet, or when you're alone, and that's the best way sometimes, when your mind is clear, for new thoughts to come in that will help you have more ideas. Okay. And then, yeah, the Nine of Wands. This is also about getting over certain challenges in your life too. This is also about problem solving. That was also in pile number 1 too, where it's like your intuition will help guide you to not give up, to stay strong. Okay, it'll help you come up with solutions to your problems here for sure. You know, especially when you're alone in quiet, you'll get the answers that you're looking for to your problems here. And wow, okay, we have the Page of Wands under at the bottom of the deck, and the Wheel. Yeah, I'm really getting a strong feeling that Spirit has some kind of a crazy adventure planned out for you. Okay, they do. Some where they also want you to be fully enthusiastic about it too. Okay, it's gonna be like a creative. You have like some kind of a creative destiny. Okay, and yeah, luck is on your side here. The universe is on your side and is working with you. Okay, and this is also about a new cycle in your life as well. Okay, where this new adventure is going to happen. Again, I do feel like you are moving on up, pile number 2 people. Okay, and your intuition, again, it's just going to help you get there. It's just going to help you find the right path for yourself. Okay, so let's get a couple of cards for Surrender to Complete Healing, and then we'll wrap up the video. Why is surrender to complete healing here for pile number 2, Spirit? The World. Oh my goodness, yes. They want you to surrender to complete healing because, again, you are completely closing out like this whole chapter of your life, and not even just a chapter. I'm feeling like your life up until this point, okay, it's like it's concluding. Like, I feel like you're going through such a huge death and rebirth in your life here, okay? And when you surrender to complete healing, you are fully opening up yourself to wherever Spirit wants to bring you next, whatever this major next part of your life is going to be. Okay, so once you surrender to complete healing, you see how whole and complete here she looks too? Look at that. You're going to be so much happier, okay, when you just surrender to all forms of healing, physical, emotional, and spiritual, okay? You're going to be feeling like so fulfilled and happy, okay? So it's best not to let ego get in the way of this here. If it is, okay, it's time to fully admit that, you know? It's time to fully open yourself up to change, to changing yourself. Yeah, and we have the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I usually see this as like her getting ready to go on a journey as well. That's how I personally also take the Three of Wands. But it's like, yeah, I feel like whether or not you are a man or woman, this is you looking out at your next adventure. Okay. All right, guys, so I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Actually, these readings are going a little bit longer than I anticipated, but what I love about this is that they are information-packed, so I really do hope that these messages resonated and I was able to help. Okay, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a blessed rest of your day. Bye-bye. All right, so if you chose pile number 3 here, these are your messages. So at the top of each pile today, we have a couple of Power of Surrender cards, okay, which is going to be the focus for your reading. Okay, so we have 2 things here that Spirit wants you to surrender to, and then we're going to get into why for the rest of the cards, okay? But this card here is from the Lightworker Oracle deck, which I'll be reading from the guidebook from. And then after we go through the pile, we're going to pull some tarot cards just to get some additional information for each of the things that Spirit would like you to surrender to, okay? So let's just get right into it. What would you like pile number 3 to surrender to, Spirit? Oh, we have surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Very positive so far. And then we have surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. Okay, interesting. So far to me, these aren't connected. These are two separate things that you should surrender to. However, okay, so Spirit is reminding me that if we do keep the energy of resentment in the body, whether it's regarding ourselves, okay, or regarding other people, okay, that energy can definitely, I guess, make us less open to receiving miracles and positivity in our lives, okay? It can definitely cause some blockages here, some resentments, okay? It's always best to let those go. But let's just get into why here. Okay, so we have here Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. Okay, we're gonna get into the guidebook here. So this is number 28. Let's see. So I'm going to read the top blurb for you here, and then I'm going to just skim the rest of the message here and see if there's anything else that would like to come through. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's kind of lengthy, but pretty much it says here, part of your divine purpose is to develop the power of your mind and use it for healing purposes. If you change your mind, you can change your world. Guidance and healing inspiration can come to you daily, helping improve your own life and the lives of others. Healing and opening the mind to new realities and possibilities are the gifts of Ascended Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. Okay. So a vibe I'm getting so far is maybe in the mind here, we have been maybe like holding on to certain like frustrations, or we haven't been forgiving ourselves and forgiving others maybe as well as we could be, okay? So this can be also about ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends, our parents even, or people from the past, okay? And I believe we have Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael here to provide your mind with a healing energy, okay? They want to heal whatever these resentments are in your life, you know? And maybe to a certain degree you realize that it's there, but maybe in other ways you're not completely aware. So I guess, you know, that's going to be different for different people, okay, with the levels of awareness about the resentment. But pretty much they want you to open your mind more to new realities and possibilities, okay, which can also go into surrender to miracles, okay? It says here, the mind of a light worker needs spiritual light, information, understanding, and wisdom in the same way that human bodies need food, water, and clean air. It says that the mind rarely rests except through meditation, and even then rest is not guaranteed. Resting the mind can be a tricky thing for the intellectually oriented or highly creative people. Learning to switch off mentally will help you remember and apply what you are learning so that you grow not only in knowledge but in wisdom. Yeah, so far here, there's a huge message about the mind, okay, with this pile. And just allowing more positive energy in the mind and allowing the mind to rest. Okay, I feel like when it comes to holding on to resentments, you know, that can cause a lot of unnecessary stress in the body. It doesn't allow, you know, as much room as there could be for love, okay? You know, for self-love, for love for your for people, okay? So I do just want to continue seeing what the rest of the cards say for you. Okay, so why should pile number 3 surrender to these things, Spirit? We have polarity, integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. And we have miracles. Oh my God. We're getting that word twice. That's incredible. So it says, have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. Wow. Wow, so first of all, okay, there's a couple things coming through here. Yeah, Spirit is very, very much preparing something huge for you, pile number 3, okay? Some kind of huge miracle in your life, all right? I'm feeling like this could be on multiple levels here. Okay, multiple ways that Spirit wants to work in your life right now, okay? But I feel like in order for you, yeah, to fully have faith that miracles are on the way, or that, you know, all of this, I'm kind of drawn to like this sparkly like water here. I feel like it feels like so positive and lighthearted, and I don't know, I'm just getting an energy here from this card, and I feel like this energy here is trying to make its way into your life more. You know, like maybe some things have felt kind of heavy for you for some time. Okay, yeah, because resentments, when you're holding on to resentments, whether or not you are aware of them or not, okay, that does create heavy energy in the body, okay? It creates more of a burden on our backs that, you know, is unnecessary, okay? So when the burdens are lifted, we can feel like more positive and uplifted, and like literally like something is off of our backs now, okay? And so Spirit is also bringing in this message of polarity here, because, you know, we can have no light without dark. You know, we cannot know light and love completely if we didn't have a taste of the darkness, or if we didn't really know what dark or fear or bad situations were like, okay? So the only way to know light is to know dark, okay? So that's why duality exists. So Spirit kind of wants you to remind you of that, because I feel like knowing that is going to help you to forgive yourself and to forgive your mistakes and to forgive the mistakes of people around you. You know, again, this could be you know, your current partner, your past partners, your parents, your friends, even like enemies, okay, or people you never got along with, okay? If the dark wasn't here, we wouldn't know light. So these people and these situations are really great teachers for us. And so I think just knowing that simply, that, you know, these situations were kind of maybe, you know, they were meant to come into your life for a reason, you know, to teach you things, okay? Maybe just simply knowing that will help you surrender resentments. You know, everybody makes mistakes, you know? Maybe these resentments are just about yourself, you know? Maybe it's not just about, you know, other people. Maybe you're holding on to anger regarding your mistakes, but Spirit is saying, you know, it's time to let that go. If, you know, you wouldn't be on the right path now. You wouldn't be on the path to light and love now if you didn't make that mistake and if you didn't learn from it. Okay, guys, I'm sorry if you hear my dog barking in the background there, or if he's going to do it again. Okay, so let's get more into your pile here. So we have Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Wow. You know, pile number 3, I'm thinking that these resentments here, a lot of them are regarding yourself. Okay, because we have Krishna here reminding you that you are loved. You are loved, pile number 3, unconditionally by God, Source, Spirit, the universe, okay? Spirit doesn't judge. God doesn't judge, okay? No matter what anybody else has told you. Okay, God loves unconditionally, despite whatever it is that you've done that you feel like, was wrong. Okay, and it's okay to admit that. It's okay to admit that we did something wrong. Okay, or that, it's okay to admit those things. But don't ever feel like you are somehow now more disconnected from God, okay? God put duality here, or created duality for the reason to teach us lessons, okay? So God didn't put us here to be perfect beings, okay? So please forgive yourself, okay? What do we have? We have Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. Okay. Yeah, by the way, your commitment has been recognized. You are recognized, okay? All of the good that you've done too. Spirit looks at that and focuses on that too. Like, what is all the the good that you've done? You are a being of love and light, despite whatever mistakes you've made or however you've tempered with dark, okay? And yes, surrendering resentment will help you trust your inner voice, okay? Because when we resent ourselves or when we haven't forgiven ourselves, we don't really trust ourselves, okay? But Spirit is saying that it's safe for you to trust yourself, okay? Trust your inner voice. When you release this, any anger towards yourself, you will reconnect with your inner voice a lot deeper. And by the way, you are deserving of miracles. I do have to say that. I think that Spirit is trying to say that too, is that you deserve amazing things to happen for you. Pile number 3, okay? You are deserving of this healing energy. You are deserving of a really positive, fruitful life, okay? You are deserving of that. Please know that, okay? That just because, let's say, you've made a mistake here and there, or you're being too harsh with yourself, that doesn't mean that Spirit doesn't want to give you everything good that the universe has to offer too, because you are loved unconditionally, without condition. You didn't have to do anything or say anything in particular for universe, for God to love you, okay? You are loved unconditionally. Okay? Don't let pride get in your way. We have that here too. And we have, what do you need to release? You do need to work on releasing some ego, I do have to say. Maybe there's another card in this deck here that says surrender your need to always be right. Okay, so in my mind, that also means like just surrender to listening to others too. Don't let ego here get in the way of you surrendering resentments, okay? Because ego is going to be like, well, I was the right one. I was the right one all along. My ex-boyfriend, my ex-girlfriend, they were never right. Okay, and we can kind of go like in mind loops like that, and the ego just wants to like hold on to these things. Okay, but it really is best to just like to let this go here, just let go. I'm looking at this umbrella here that's like flying off with the wind. Just let thoughts like that go, okay? Because it really is for the best that those things are released, okay? It's best not to hold on to any grudges, or best to not like keep a tally of every wrong thing that people have done to you. That only adds on burdens to you. That's not healthy. To a more extreme extent, it can make you very bitter. Okay, it can block you from finding new love even, okay? So Spirit doesn't want that for you. Spirit wants these miracles to come in for you, right? So it really is best to recognize exactly what you need to release, recognize what no longer serves you, what thought patterns no longer serve you, what beliefs no longer serve you, okay? And included in that is the pride. Okay, so what else do we have here? We have the garden and the gate. And we have contract. Okay, so a couple of things here with this card. Do you see this person here? They're standing on this side of the gate, okay? And then on this other side here is this really expansive area. I feel like whether or not you are a man or a woman, I feel like this is you. And this gate here represents your resentments, okay? Or everything that we've talked about so far, you know, anger, everything like that. And that's what's preventing you from fully experiencing like real abundance, from experiencing all that life has to offer. I'm feeling like all the good things, okay? That's one of the things that I'm feeling. Another thing is that, you know, when you surrender to miracles, and when you realize that these events are real and, you know, they happen every day, okay, this will help you to the other side of wherever you are in life as well. Okay, this will help you feel much more free and much more happy when you surrender to miracles. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna get one more here to go along with contract. But this could be too that, you know, Spirit has something new in mind for you. Like there's some kind of new soul contract. It could with somebody, you know, it could be with love or with work. Okay, I am gonna get another card to go along with that, or like just another message from this deck. Spirit could be setting you up for something pretty huge here. This could also be involving your destiny, like you are about to enter into a soul contract you have with Spirit, you know? So they really want you to surrender to miracles, because that's really going to prepare you to propel forward, okay? And for you to fully step into whatever this contract is that Spirit has for you. And this could also be with another person too, you know, could be a life partner, a next girlfriend or boyfriend. Okay, could be that as well. I'm feeling like with the scales here too, Spirit is also trying to help balance your life for you as well, which is also why we have you know, surrender resentments here too, because obviously that's going to help you feel more balanced, you know, internally. And therefore, it will help you balance externally, like in your outside world, okay? And in your environment. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. So what else goes along with... oh, okay, yeah, we have the Sun and hostilities here. And at the bottom of the deck, we have victory. Wow, okay, so contract is also, I kind of see this as the Justice card a little bit in this deck, okay? So in that regard, I do feel like if you feel like you've been wronged a lot by certain people, Spirit is just assuring you that you are going to have victory, okay? You're going to have victory over any hostilities here that are currently going on, any injustices happening to you. There is this bright, happy energy that's going to just like clear this away, okay? First of all, you're going to get clarity here about them, okay? But more so than that, I think they want you to know that the hostilities are only temporary here if they're currently going on, okay? I also feel like for some of you too, if the hostilities are really more in the past, I feel like Spirit is trying to bring you to a place here. Well, I feel like anyway, they're trying to bring you to a place where you experience real joy and real happiness, which is also why we have surrendered to miracles here too, okay? So there's that. But yeah, if the hostilities were in the past, obviously they need to be let go of so you can experience this true inner joy, in the present, okay? And this victorious feeling, okay? And I think Spirit is saying too that, if there is a situation going on for you where currently, if things feel unfair, okay, it's gonna go in your favor, okay? So this doesn't have to be a court situation or about money, but it could be, okay? So that's why the Sun card is also here too with hostilities. It's because justice is gonna go into in your favor, okay? Despite whatever crap is going on, okay? So we're gonna get into some tarot cards here for our last few messages. So I'm going to get about 3 for Surrender to Miracles and for Surrender Resentment. Okay. Why should pile number 3 surrender to miracles? Okay, we're going to take this one here, the Fool. Wow, yeah, they have some kind of amazing new beginning for you here that they're trying to set up for you, and you have to be open to receiving whatever this amazing new beginning is for you in your life, okay? And we have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Okay, with the 3 of Wands, yeah, maybe you feel like you've been waiting a long time, for I guess, if you've been through, let's say, these hostile situations and you've been waiting for justice here to go in your favor here, Spirit needs you to know that you are absolutely manifesting this, okay? So you need to be assured that miracles do happen, okay? And something major is about to go in your favor, okay? But they do need you to surrender any resentments that you have in your current situation, okay? Yeah, now I'm starting to feel like there is something currently going on, at least for some of you, okay? But Spirit is saying, even though sometimes it may feel like you're falling, you're about to fall, like this person here, into the unknown or whatever, Spirit has your back always, okay? So let's say, if she really did fall into this pool of water here, a miracle, let's say, would happen for her and she wouldn't drown, Spirit would have her back covered somehow, okay? Just like Spirit is having your back covered right now, okay? And you are definitely manifesting this, by the way, okay? You're manifesting a miracle. What else about surrender to miracles, Spirit? Okay, we also have the 6 of Swords with the 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so sorry about that. I had to pause briefly just to take care of my dog there. So yeah, surrender to miracles. We have the 6 of Swords to go along with this, okay? Yeah, because Spirit is going to get you through whatever it is that you're going through, okay? I feel like you've been through a lot in your life and you've been through a lot of challenges. This isn't even about the current challenge that's going on, okay? But it could be that too. But Spirit is saying that they're going to get you through this, They want you to heal. They want you to heal from whatever has happened or whatever is going on, okay? And they're going to get you there with a miracle, okay? They definitely are. So, yeah, we have the 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like they are about to, let's see, High Priestess here too. I was gonna say almost put you on a new journey, but I don't know. I'm thinking that you've kind of been waiting on good news or something for a while, okay? And once this good news, it's not even just about the good news being received. I feel like it is about that because I feel like that's the miracle here that's gonna happen. But this is also just about you moving forward anyway, okay? And you letting go of resentments anyway to whatever happened or whatever is going on, okay? Let's just get one more for surrender to miracles. Oh my God, the Three of Wands wants to keep coming out, okay? And then yeah, Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I just had to get up again because the candle blew out. And I'm starting to feel like, you know, I feel like I keep on getting interrupted as I'm trying to record this. And I don't know if, like, I'm just saying this. I don't know if you guys feel like you keep on getting interrupted somehow, or like there keeps on being like certain challenges or certain blocks that keep happening that are preventing you from getting that good news that you want, or getting whatever it is that you deserve. Maybe you feel like, yeah, I'm hearing roadblocks, like there's constant roadblocks for you. So yeah, I mean, maybe so I feel like, you know, with whatever is going on, with whatever drama is going on or conflict, okay, I feel like I'm hearing you're gonna rise on top, okay? We have this King of Pentacles energy here, which I feel like is gonna be you. You're gonna be so successful coming out of the situation. Maybe it does have to do with money, okay? But I feel like you're not I feel like you're getting help from somebody, or sort of blah, or from some people, okay? We have the Three of Pentacles here, which is that energy of working together, okay? And I feel like you also have been coming up with ideas too and trying to figure things out so you can finally get whatever money this is, or finally have a balanced situation here. So you've had to remain wow, you've had to remain strong this whole time, okay? Maybe this has been going on for like a while for you guys. Okay, yeah, maybe that's also why the Three of Wands is here. It's like it's been a while, you know, for your ships to be coming in, as they say with the Three of Wands. But you need to know that maybe there's also people working on the situation for you behind the scenes here. But either way, you're going to rise on top here, okay? Despite whatever is going on here. It's funny, I almost want to apologize for whatever person is causing all of this stress for you. It's interesting. I feel like saying like, wow, you know, I'm really sorry that this has been going on for so long. Okay, that's for those of you who have something currently going on, which I really do feel like there is for this pile. It's like, wow, I'm sorry, you know, you really don't deserve this. You really don't. But yeah, you still need to surrender resentments about the situation, okay? That's going to keep you still loving life during this hard process too, okay? So let's just get a couple of cards here for surrender resentments. Yeah, I feel like this is you, like, waiting on that money, or waiting on that news, whatever it is. Okay? Yeah, how else, or why should they also surrender resentment, Spirit? The Wheel. Yeah, luck is on your side. Pile number 3. Okay, luck is definitely on your side here. The universe is on your situation. God is on your situation. There is nothing for you to worry about. You are going to rise on top. I keep saying that. Look at her here on the top of the wheel, okay? The wheel is going to turn for you. Things are going to move on and move forward. You need to be assured of that here. Okay, you guys, it's time to take a deep breath. Woo! Release those resentments, that stress, because I'm telling you, things are going to go in your favor, okay? Nothing to worry about. You're going to rise above whatever dark situation here that has been going on, okay? And just remember that dark situations happen in our lives to teach us lessons, okay? And we have the Hermit here as well. Yeah, and the Devil is underneath the Hermit. Okay. I feel like for some reason, I feel like this is, wasn't I just saying that dark situations come up in our lives to teach us lessons. I feel like this whole situation has been really hard for you. Okay, but I feel like you're rising out on top, and I feel like you're gonna look at your own darkness and darkness in general in like a different way. You're gonna see, yeah, you're gonna like work with energies here in a different way than you have in the past. Okay, you're gonna have like new perspectives and things like that. I'm feeling like for some reason. Okay, maybe the situation too has kind of even made you, like the Hermit's such a spiritual card. You know, this is really about like doing the work, like going within. I feel like for some reason this whole situation is making you go within more. Okay, I do want to say that too. Okay, let's get more for surrender resentments. Why should they surrender resentments in their lives? Oh boy, okay. Oh my goodness, Two of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Oh, maybe there is love here for you too. Let's see, with the Empress. Wow, it's positive. And Judgment. Okay, this is a big deal. Yeah, Spirit is so the wheel, by the way, can represent like a new cycle that's about to come into your life, okay? And I feel like this new cycle here is very abundant, okay? And I feel like this could be represented, this Two of Cups could be a new relationship or a relationship you already have that's gonna be improved, okay? So I feel like Spirit really wants to take you there, and they really want to take you to this place where you feel like really happy in your love life or with connections and with people, and just really at peace with yourself and your money, okay? They really want to take you there. They're really pushing you forward to this place here, okay? Which is also why, yeah, they want you to surrender to miracles, because they're telling you this is going to happen for you. This is going to be your reality where you're just going to be really happy here. Okay, so it's also best right now, I feel like, to have this mentality of the Fool where you're completely open for a completely new reality, okay? But yeah, we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck, so this is new growth, okay? Just new growth, new creative ideas, you coming up with new things here too. You are about to birth here a whole new cycle in your life, okay? Where again, it's like you're going to experience so much abundance. So just hang in there, okay? But yeah, surrender resentment, surrender to miracles, because this is going to definitely help you along this whole process of transitioning from whatever is going on for you right now, and whatever is about to come for you, all the blessings, okay? This is what's gonna help. Okay, but please, I just want to leave this reading here on this note. Please remember that luck is on your side, okay? And justice is going to is coming for you, as in like in a really good way. You're going to get justice, okay? Have a really blessed rest of your day, you guys. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you liked. I really do hope that you guys resonated with this and that I helped, okay? Bye-bye. All right, so if you chose pile number 4 here with this little shell, these are your messages. So at the top of each pile, there are a couple of surrender cards here, okay? And they each represent something in your life that Spirit would like you to surrender to at this time, okay? And then the rest of your pile is about why. All right, so this card here is from the Lightworker Oracle deck, and I'm gonna read from the guidebook from there. But after we go through this pile here, I'm going to be pulling some tarot cards to get some additional information for why you should surrender to each thing, okay? But we're going to go ahead and begin. All right, Spirit, so what should pile number 4 surrender to? Oh, we have surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. And we have here, surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. So far, the commonality between these two cards is about allowing. Okay, to surrender to allowing. So we need to surrender to allowing love and support of others in, and not be blocked off from it, okay? And some of us can put up these blocks without realizing it, I must say, okay? But some of it is conscious, okay? So it's about allowing you to receive, okay? And this is also about allowing, period. Okay, as in it's just time to surrender to flow, okay, of what is, right? Instead of going against the grain or going against whatever situation is happening right now or whatever it is for you. This is just about allowing here, allowing things to unfold, going with the flow, okay? So let's get into why Spirit wants you to surrender to these things for you. So we have here the power of the divine masculine. Interesting. So I'm going to go to the guidebook for that. This is card number 10. Let's see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read from the top blurb here, and then I'm going to see if anything else from the rest of the messages want to be read. Okay? But I'm not going to read the whole thing, okay? But let's see what this says. So it says, an empowering energy seeks expression from within. It wishes to free you from conclusion, paralysis, and stagnancy. It seeks to stir you into consciously chosen action, greater discipline and focus. It's time to end the frustration of repeating old patterns. You are ready to break through into a new way of life. Feel inspired, be energized, and focus on your dreams and desires. Take steps to manifest them on the physical plane and believe your success is inevitable. So I honestly do feel like there is a couple of messages here that you need to hear, okay? So it says that it's time to end the frustration of repeating old patterns and you are ready to break through into a new way of life. Honestly, pile number 4, I'm feeling like maybe you're not used to receiving support and love from others. Maybe in the past you were dealt with pretty harshly, from people who you really gave to or who you really loved. And Spirit is saying now is a new time, okay? Now is not the time to repeat that old pattern. Now something new is beginning here in your life, okay? Where you are attracting people who want to truly support you and to truly love you. So it's time to surrender to that, okay? I feel like if we don't surrender to this, it's like we are putting up a guard. We are putting up a guard to love or to receiving love, when in reality we really don't want that, okay? Humans, we need to be loved, okay? Definitely, all right? So, and then surrender to what is. So I'm feeling like, a part of the divine masculine is taking action and not procrastinating on taking the action that needs to be taken, okay? So maybe an additional message here is that, if there is something that you need to do and it's just the natural next step for you to do it, it's time to do it and it's time to utilize this masculine energy here, okay? Yeah, it says here the divine masculine overcomes procrastination. It acts again and again in accordance with the heart. okay? Divine masculine energy empowers each leading light to lovingly assert him or herself in the world, okay? So yes, this is coming from the heart, okay? So it's time to act from the heart, and it's time to like no longer put off doing that, okay? So it's time to surrender to what is in that way, but I do feel like this message here goes deeper for you too. Maybe there are certain situations or challenges in your life right now that you can't change for some reason, okay? So it's better to surrender to the fact that the situation is there rather than to, sit around and say, I wish things were different. I wish things were different, because that adds more negativity in your mind than what is really needed, okay? And even if there's challenges and situations going on, Spirit still wants you to be happy, okay? So it's better to surrender to what is rather than to resist whatever's going on right now, okay? Especially if you can't change whatever it is that's going on, okay? Let's get more into your pile here. So we have growth. Seek out a mentor or guide, take baby steps as you grow, and be willing to learn from others. That's interesting. Interesting. So maybe you're about to receive, it says surrender to receiving support and love. I do feel like this is connected to maybe you finding a new mentor of some kind, okay? And receiving love and support from them. This is interesting. Let's get more information. So we have beloved. Prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. Yeah, I do feel like there's a couple of things going on here for you. Spirit, I do feel like, is preparing you for maybe a new romantic relationship, or if you are already in a relationship, for that to be upgraded, okay? For you to receive more love from that. But for others, it's going to be a new relationship that Spirit is preparing you for, okay? So believe that you are lovable, okay? Surrender to receiving support and love, because the universe wants to gift this to you, okay? It's just time. And I'm getting chills for some reason. It's time. It's time for you. It's time for this romance to blossom, okay? It's time for you to fully receive love. Not like the past, okay? So, a new upgraded love. All right. And I do feel like growth here. Some reason I feel like this is connected to the power of the divine masculine. Whether or not you are a man or woman, or however you identify, we all have masculine energy within us, okay? And I do feel like maybe your masculine energy is improving somehow. That's interesting. So maybe in some ways you've kind of resisted your masculine energy. Like, I think that kind of is going along with what I was saying before when it comes to taking some kind of action that you need to take, okay? So in order for you to take that, you need to surrender to your divine masculine energy, okay? But I do feel like you are beginning to really step into this masculine energy for yourself, okay? So really, truly, like, going for your dreams, not even just with love, that can be love too. It can be goals, your career, all of that good stuff, okay? I feel like, you yourself are really growing. You yourself are expanding, and you're changing in a really good way. But I definitely feel like this has to do with masculine energy and taking the lead. I'm hearing like taking the lead in your life, okay? And taking the lead in certain situations in your life where it's needed. Okay, what else is here? We have faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. I feel like it's time for you to trust as well. Just trust that things are going to work out. Maybe that's why there's been some resistance for you. in your life, okay, like when it comes to things that are unfolding or situations that are going on, it's just time to trust in the universe and trust that they'll bring you to the other side of it, okay, no matter how long this actually takes. So again, it's best to just surrender to what is right now, okay, rather than, and just to trust, okay, rather than, yeah, to resist whatever is going on. And yeah, there is a message here. Okay, yes, it says stay calm. Okay, again, so I feel like that does go along with some resistance to a situation that's going on right now where you could feel angry. Okay, but Spirit is saying, you know, stay calm and just trust. Okay, but there's also another message here. Trust the good in yourself and others. Okay, so that kind of speaks about the guard that I was talking about, that we have up sometimes to receiving love, because, you know, in the past, let's say, we weren't treated very well, so now it's like, now we feel like we have to guard ourselves here. But Spirit is saying, you know, it's time to heal that, because again, I really do feel like Spirit is about to gift you with major, you know, some major shift in your love life. I'm getting chills. Okay, so Spirit needs you to trust and maybe in the good here, in people, so that you can receive whoever this is that's about to be like a major partner for you. Or again, you know, if you are already in a committed relationship, this is just about, you know, trusting in the good in people again, so you can add more trust into your relationship. Okay. What else do we have? Pardon me if I mispronounce this, okay? We have the Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, and dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Okay. Yeah, maybe in some degree, maybe you have been not truly expressing yourself, and not really truly like feeling free, maybe because of whatever situation is going on. That's possible. But a part of the way we can unleash your spirit or to express your gifts, honestly, is just to surrender to what is. Okay? Because when we resist who we are, you know, we're not fully feeling free, you know, we're not feeling like we can really be ourselves. So to surrender to what is can also be to surrender to who you are. Okay, that is also what is that, I mean, I think that's true. You know, you have gifts, okay? It's time to accept them and to show them off, okay? Maybe this is also where this divine masculine energy comes in, because this is what's gonna, I'm hearing, like, get you out of your shell, okay? It's gonna, like, expose you a little bit, because you're gonna want to do things here with your gifts, okay? So just surrender to that, okay? Don't resist inspiration at this time. Don't resist that. It's time to be free and feel free, you know? And releasing whatever guard is that you have up to love is definitely going to help with that. We also have the energy is gaining momentum. And we have a personal issue reaches resolution. Yeah, okay, so right off the bat, I'm feeling like Spirit is trying to reassure you here that whatever situation or challenges that you're going through right now is temporary, okay? A personal issue reaches resolution, all right? So it's around the corner. Whatever situation is really on your mind, the solution is around the corner, okay? But yeah, just surrender to what is right now. But yeah, this is all temporary. I do feel like there's some rapid changes here that are going on in your life. Okay, maybe this is also like rapid realizations and stuff like that, but there's certain rapid changes that are going on where it's like, yeah, you need to surrender to what is, because it might feel like a roller coaster in some way. So it's just better to just go along with the ride right now. Okay, just go along with the ride, go along with the internal changes, the external changes, just go along with that. And yeah, I feel like your life is very much about to change too when it comes to your love life too. So just surrender to that as well. Like whatever's going on in your love life, just surrender to the changes going on there. Yeah, but I am seeing here that there's a lot of changes going on, for sure. So that's where your divine masculine energy comes in too. Let's see what the last two cards are here in your pile. We have Healer of the Ages, and we have Door to Romance. Of course we do. Exactly why, again, they want you to surrender to receiving support and love is because, yeah, there is new love here for you, or upgraded love, okay? And this is going to feel very new and very different maybe from anything that you've ever experienced in your life. Okay, but you see how the heart here is in the cage? It's time to release your heart here. Maybe it's like the cage is like the guard that's been around your heart for so long. Or, you know, maybe you recognize the guard and maybe you don't, you know. Sometimes we're not fully aware, but either way, there has been some kind of a block, and Spirit is saying that, you know, hey, it's time to just release the heart, okay? Release it. Completely surrender to love itself, okay? You know, stop holding back if you have been doing that, okay? And look here at this card too. You see all this golden light just protruding here from his chest, and his hands are open here. He's fully open to receiving. This is like the card for like receiving and for healing. Yes, it's time that your heart is healed. This is why they want you to surrender to love as well, to receiving, okay? It's time for your heart to shine here, maybe in more way than one in your life. I am feeling like this does have to do with romance too. But yeah, it's just time for you to finally just open up fully to it, okay? So let's just get some tarot cards here for each of these. Why is surrender to receiving support and love here for pile number 4? Oh, look at this, the Sun. Spirit wants you to be happy. This is one of the happiest, this is like the happiest card in the deck, okay? There's other happy cards too, but this is huge, okay? This is a huge deal. I want you to know that. This is a major arcana. This is a life-changing moment here, where it's like they want you to finally be happy, and look how her arms are open too. They want you to fully receive, okay? Fully receive. Not even just a little bit, but completely, okay? This is a huge deal. This is a huge deal. Maybe this is your life partner here that's about to come in, okay? That's for some of you, right? For others of you, yeah, it's a new love, whatever, you know? Maybe it's still the potential life partner, okay? But yeah, 2 of Wands, you know, it's time to take a new direction here. This is going to be so different, you guys. This level of happiness that Spirit is about to gift you with, in your life, in your love life, in general, okay? It's like, this is going to be very different from where you've been, so Spirit needs you to fully embrace that and fully embrace the change that's happening. Oh my gosh. Okay. Why else is surrender to receiving support and love here? Oh, that's too many. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna take this because this is a pack, but okay, wow. Actually, you know what? Yeah, this is the 2 of Cups here at the top, okay? Yeah, they want you to be fully happy and joyous and in a committed, loving relationship. And again, I am just feeling like this is a relationship like no other that you've ever had, okay? This is like soulmate, twin flame, this blending. You guys are gonna create like so many amazing things together. You're gonna create a beautiful love between the 2 of you, but you're also gonna create other things together. And this is, yeah, this is a wish fulfillment here for you. Okay, this is big, okay? You see all the light here protruding from the heart center too. Yeah, it's just time for you to fully open your heart here, to receive this love. Oh my gosh, yeah, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Again, I'm feeling like this guarded energy here. for the King of Swords, potentially, okay, where it's like maybe you've been kind of, I'm hearing apprehensive. You've been really apprehensive when it comes to love, when it comes to growing a relationship, something solid, something stable. Maybe your heart was broken or something like that, but Spirit is saying like, no, it's time, my friend. It's time to fully open yourself up here, so we can relax a little bit with the over-analyzing, maybe overthinking. But they also do want you to, I want to say, let this grow. So we have this Ace of Pentacles here, which is this, I'm feeling like it's new love, okay? Or upgraded love, however you want to put that. And this is this amazing brand new start in your current relationship or new relationship, and this is this growing over time, okay? They want to reassure you that this is going to grow over time. When you invest in this particular relationship, it's not going to be in vain, okay? Because this person is also going to love you and support you too, okay? It's not going to be one-sided. Maybe you've had a lot of one-sided love in the past, but this is not the case anymore. Spirit wants to assure you, okay? So again, yeah, I am just seeing this air energy here, where Spirit is saying that, like, you know, I feel like it's time to just fully, trust the good in yourself and others, and just go with the heart space right now rather than the head space in this case, okay? And just fully surrender to being happy, okay? Independently happy too, by the way. Yeah, let me see what was at the bottom of the deck. We had so many cards come out. Oh yeah, the Hangman. Yeah, your mind is changing here when it comes to love. You're gaining a whole new perspective on love. Spirit is showing you also like a new way to love maybe as well, or I don't know. I just feel like they're just showing you new things about love in general. It's going to be different for each one of you, but you're definitely getting some perspective changes here. And yeah, I feel like this is really happy. This is a time to celebrate and rejoice here. Okay, this is, yeah, it's time for you to be happy, and I feel like you are also realizing that too. Okay, like, yeah, it's time for you to stop being like apprehensive or having a guard up of some kind, or being too much on your guard here. So I'm gonna leave it at that for surrender to the receiving support and love. What about surrender to what is, Spirit? What else can we say on surrendering to what is? Okay, we're gonna take from the top here. Oh, Six of Cups. This is soulmate energy here too, for sure. And that's interesting. I'm being reminded of this growth card again, because do you see how this boy is becoming a man and the dog also like grew up too? I feel like this is what you're going through. You yourself are going through some kind of a transformation here. Or I hope you don't mind me saying this, pile number 4, but I feel like you're maturing now, or you're getting to a place where you're just becoming a whole new version of you, and there's like a lot of growth. It's like your mind is changing, like the way you used to see things is falling away as you're growing and maturing and changing, okay? So you need to surrender to the changes that are happening with you, okay? You need to surrender to that too. You know, we can't always stay the same, right? Of course not, you know? Yeah, you're going through something big. You just need to surrender to that, okay? I did already mention that too, that it's like there's a lot of changes going on. And you just need to just go with the roller coaster ride right now, okay? Surrender to what is. Why else is this here? 8 of Wands. This is accelerated motion here in life, okay? This is things changing really fast. You need to surrender to fast changes right now. I'm feeling like, again, this is also regarding your love life. Yeah, we have the Queen of Wands here too. This is about surrendering to what you're truly passionate about too and going for it. Maybe also sending a message. The Eight of Wands can represent that too, okay? Maybe some of you need to hear that. Just surrender to whatever it is that you have to do at this time, regardless of whatever circumstances or challenges or situations that are going on with you. I feel like I did mention that there must be some kind of situation going on. Just still go with the changes, okay? Still send that message. Still follow your passion, okay? Still take action where you need to take action, okay? I feel like I want to take from the top. Yeah. King of Pentacles. Okay. It's time to surrender to I was gonna say, like, to your greatness, okay? Also to masculine energy, you know? But yeah, I'm still getting this feeling like from the Six of Cups where it's like you need to surrender to your growth here, you know? Just let that happen. Okay, I do want to wrap it up there. Actually, you know what? Let's just get one more. One more for pile number 4 for surrender to what is. Why else is this here? Okay, yeah, the Lovers. Okay, I can't repeat myself enough. You guys, you have a soulmate or twin flame or something, okay, that you need to take action towards and you need to bring balance to, okay? Bam. All right, time to go into the unknown here. You got this, all right? Surrender to the changes. All right, have a blessed rest of your day. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.